What's up, everybody? So today we're meal prepping again. Now, one of the reasons why I started meal prepping a few months ago was because I enjoy eating out. But eating out can be hard on your pockets and hard on a healthy lifestyle. Now, one of my favorite restaurants is P.F. Chang's, and I always order the Asian lettuce wraps. But they come with a little hidden secret: 2,600 milligrams of sodium. What? Yes, 2,600 milligrams of sodium. Your whole daily allowance for a day is only 2,000 milligrams. So you've already blown your budget. Now let's put a little spin on things. If I can take that sodium way down. So Asian lettuce wraps, prepare to be slayed. Meal number 2, we're gonna do some chicken enchiladas. Now I love chicken enchiladas, but again, high in salt, high in sugar. So we're going to tackle those too. We're going to see if we can get that salt down and that sugar content down as well. But instead of tortillas, we're going to use zucchini as the base. So chicken enchiladas with zucchini, you're up next. Let's go! Starting with the chicken first. It's going to take the longest to cook out of everything. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the crock pot or a slow cooker, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. I'm going to put it on high for 4 hours. Now, I'm not going to add any additional liquids to it. Chicken will make its own liquid. But I am going to add some seasoning. So let's go ahead and see what we have. We have 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1.5 tablespoon of chipotle chili. Why am I saying spoon? Okay. And then we have a 1/2 tablespoon of ancho chili pepper, and then 1 teaspoon of black pepper. So let's go ahead and add all that to my chicken, stir it up, and put it in the crock pot, set it for 4 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll finish with everything else. Set it to 4 hours on high, and go ahead and put the chicken in. No liquid, no oil, that's it. We'll come back and we'll finish that up in a flash. 4 hours. Be back soon. All right, I'm coming back. All right, so the chicken is cooking in the crock pot. I have some water on the stove boiling for the zucchini. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half, pour out the middle, and then put this in the water for about a minute just to tenderize them. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, zucchini is a high source of antioxidants and vitamin C. It can improve heart function. It's a high source of potassium. It can help improve digestion. You know, it's one of the very low carb, calorie vegetables. It's only second to like a leafy green vegetable. So I have all these. I'm going to drop them in the boiling water for about a minute and then take them out. Alright, so the chicken is still cooking in the slow cooker. We've already blanched the zucchini and that's sitting to the side and cooking. We have the rice going for the Asian wraps. Let's go ahead and start on the ground turkey. I already have a pan here preheating. I'm going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of oil, and then I'll go ahead and add my ground turkey and brown that up. Again, I'm using 93% lean. So while the ground turkey is still cooking, let's go ahead and put together the ingredients for our dipping sauce for our Asian wraps. I have 1 tablespoon of water in here already, and then I also diced up a 1/2 of a jalapeno. I left a few of the seeds in. I'm going to use the juice from 2 limes. Then I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of ginger and about 2 to 3 of these small cloves of garlic. And then I'll do 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of honey, and then I'll do about 1/3 of a cup of low sodium soy sauce. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Alright, so I finished browning the ground turkey. Now you can see that there's no more pink, so you know it's done. Now let's go add the rest of the ingredients to it. And so far we have 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Now these are really small, so I'm going to double up. I'm probably going to do like 6 to 7 of those. 1 tablespoon of ginger. And then we use a half a cup of chopped red onions. You can use any color. I think I have some red and white mixed in there. And then we'll use 4 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of garlic chili sauce, and 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. All right, let's go ahead and put all those together. Now with hoisin sauce, you want to pay attention to the sodium content. When I was buying this on the shelf, I saw another brand and it had about 1,080 milligrams of sodium. This one only has 260. Again, we're going to use low sodium soy sauce. The regular soy sauce has about double the amount of sodium. I think it's roughly about 980 milligrams of sodium. We add ginger to the ground turkey, and I also added ginger to the dipping sauce. Ginger is one of those natural ingredients that just has so many health benefits. It can help relieve nausea, it can aid in digestion, it can help with ulcers, it can boost immunity, it can help improve diabetes, it can help reduce pain, it fights cancer, it's great for weight loss, and then it's also a natural anti-inflammatory. So if you're not using ginger in your cooking or in your diet, you should. Ginger is one of those hidden gems that you just have to add. So add ginger. All right, let's put this together. So I've already prepped one of the meals for the lettuce wrap so you can see how it looks put together. I have 3 ounces of ground turkey, 1/4 cup of the rice, and then I have some cabbage slaw mixture with some carrots, green onions, and then some chopped up cashews. But I'll go ahead and put one together so you can see what it looks like. All right guys, so the lettuce wraps are done. They were delicious. Now it's time to get started on the chicken enchilada zucchini boats. So the chicken is done. I took it off the heat. I have it right here. So let me show you how easy this is to shred it. So you just take it apart with 2 forks and just pull it apart like that. And see, I didn't add any extra liquid and it made its own juice. So I already shredded the chicken. Now it's time to work on the filling. So let's go ahead and chop up bell pepper and the rest of those inside of the zucchini. And I sauteed up the rest of the vegetables, the insides of the zucchini along with the onion and the yellow bell pepper. And then I added some seasonings to it. I added some black pepper. We have ancho chili powder. We have cumin and chipotle chili powder. I say about a half a teaspoon of all of those. And this is the finished result. I'm go ahead and add the rest of the cilantro. This is about 1/4 cup of diced cilantro. And I'm going to add the chicken to the vegetable mixture. All right, mix that up. Add some of this El Paso enchilada sauce. So I let it cook long enough for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and start stuffing them. I already have the zucchini boats. I put them in a pan. I put about 1/4 cup of sauce underneath, and I'll just go ahead and stuff them. Alright, so I went ahead and I stuffed all the boats. Now I'm going to top with some cheese. So this is about 2/3 of a cup of fat-free cheese right over the top. ahead and put this in the oven. We're gonna bake it at 400 degrees for about 35 minutes. And I can't wait to see how these turn out, so let's go. All right guys, so we are finished meal prepping. The chicken enchilada zucchini boats just came out the oven and they look amazing. Take a look. All right, so a serving is gonna be 2. And I quickly tallied up the nutritional facts for the sodium. Now, a typical enchilada is roughly about 1,100 milligrams of sodium. The way I made these are roughly going to be about 180 milligrams of sodium. That's a fraction of what you were getting when you were eating out. Much healthier, not very high in carbs. The sauce I used only had 4 grams of sugar per serving. All right, and we just top with some green onions. Side note, I got some extra chicken left over. Great thing is I'm going to freeze this and I can pull it out in a couple of days and I'll already be meal prepped. So this would be great for more enchiladas, for fajitas, or taco meat, whatever you want to do. You can kind of switch it up a little bit. All right, remember to stay focused, stay positive, and keep it moving. Good day, everybody.